Right, we've got Mark White with us after a 3-0 defeat at home to Aldershot. What's your thoughts, mate?
Well, obviously, we defensively are really poor. That's the nature of the beast. That's where it is. It's important to try and sum this up broadly. I want to just credit Aldershot though, and Aldershot Ross. So good for committed clubmen like Ross to come here, not concede a goal. Is dream stuff really. Not many teams do that. I can't remember the last team that did. Credit their fans as well for making it a real atmosphere. So I appreciate the Aldershot fans coming all the way down today, making it a really good crowd. But we have to call it as we see it, we initially struggled to play out a little bit. When the game settled down, we sort of found our rhythm. We was playing in some sort of really good areas. Siegs one-on-one should score, just has to lift the ball really. If he lifts it, he scores. If he, on the deck, the keeper was big. I thought first half, I thought we was unlucky in the last third because I thought we put balls in really good areas and I thought that we were creating a lot of chances. Second half, I thought they defended really well. But the story of the game really is just, and season so far, their first goal comes from Niall and Jimmy, high on the right. So we're not locked up. We're giving away the ball. We've got a chance to put it in the box, and it's just a counter-attack. Jebby's got to make a decision. Good footballers make decisions. If you bring the bloke down, stop the counter-attack, and get a yellow card, you turn around, you swear at your mate and say, look, I've had to do that for you. Jebby's tried to be too honest and the bloke's got a ball in the box and then one guy gets between two centre-halves and scores. It's a good goal, but anyone would be disappointed.
Could have been dealt with, basically, yeah.
Of course it should. I mean, they dealt with about 20 of those.
Yeah.
Our last third entries, in the first half were significant. The story of the game was, honestly, just us giving away the ball, Aldershot countering with some players that I thought showed fantastic agility for this level. I thought no matter what level of football you play at, if you've got boys like the 23 to 27 who've got that electric pace, right, direct runners, they'll cause teams problems at any level, even a league up. But we have to try and manage it broadly. We can't be despondent. As a club, if you look at the bigger picture, we're playing matches without, Alfie Rutherford, Matt Briggs, Josh Taylor today, Barry Fuller. And the boys coming in have got to take their chances. There's some boys now that are, because I can assure the fans, we are working really hard behind the scenes with the players on these faculties. We're massively looking at off-the-ball shape. We're massively looking at what pass we do play or don't play. We are really busting our guts to try and correct this. We're massively talking about one-on-one defending. And you do rely sometimes on the players to take it to market. I've stood here this year and said, yeah, I got that wrong. I remember Scunthorpe, I said, listen, I buggered up there. Today, genuinely, was one where the players have to take a lot of responsibility to be that bad defensively. So for all the possession we had, and I thought the patterns were relatively okay, they had about, honestly, 8 to 10 chances during that game. If you include dead balls, when the 5 lost us, from free headers to, people, getting in behind us, they could have scored 6 goals, and I'm honest enough to know that. Equally, the majority of it was, enforced errors. Us making bad decisions high. I think watch it back today, at least 2 out of 3 goals have come from our own play. And that's the common theme.
Yep.
But it sounds disrespectful when you keep saying that because obviously there's still a lot of work for the opposition to do.
Yeah.
But if you are a team watching us, you just say, when you turn over play, you get them one-on-one, and you can make them struggle. But it's a combination. One is we've got to defend one-on-one better, no question. When it's there to be won, you should win it. Two is, you know, higher than that, you've got to stop giving away the ball and putting them in one-on-one positions. So, disappointing. It is just 3 points.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really annoyed for the fans who've followed us about all week. But no, nowhere near good enough at home. And the boys now face a long trip on Tuesday, really long trip. And this is a tougher league, mate. And let me tell you, it's these trips away at Halifax and Torquay, our next 2 games, that define this league. These are tough places to go, mate. And when you're Dorking Wanderers and you're, I don't know where we are on the table, but
13th. Only dropped 1 spot.
when you're Dorking Wanderers and you're mid-table, you know, these other teams see you as a great opportunity, especially when you're part-time and you're travelling for, you know, from midday. So I think our next 2 games are going to be really tough. Josh returns from suspension. There'll be boys that simply get dropped.
Do you think tiredness played a part today? Do you feel tiredness might have played a part?
No.
I'm not making an excuse, I'm just asking.
No, I think, you know, tiredness is mental as well as physical, isn't it? Like, our patterns were good last half hour. When Morrow and Kennedy came on, you know,
The shape looked better.
The shape looked way better because
Yeah.
they're boys that talk, they're boys that listen to what we do. Very difficult at the moment. It's really weird. We've got boys that, like, they do one thing but not another. It's really weird. It's like you've got boys and you almost want 50% of one and 50% of the other. But what we haven't got is a complete player. Barry Fuller is the complete, you know, forget his age, he is the complete right back or right side of centre half. He does everything right. He talks, he tackles, he passes, right? Briggs, he's a complete winger, right? You know, he keeps the ball, he destroys people, his end product's great. You need players at this level that are complete, that do everything right. And we haven't got enough of those. We've got too many boys with bad habits. And then the question mark is, are they good enough for this level?
Yeah.
And that's obviously what we're here to see this year.
Yeah.
But look, credit to Ross, his structure was great. He bravely took us on in our formation. But very similar to Bournemouth and Wrexham, who both took us on in our formation. The difference was the goals we gave away. That's the bottom line. The difference was the goals we gave away. And that is honestly the bottom line in the game. So that's where it is. But great for Aldershot, upward trajectory, 3-0 away win. Off the ball structure for them was fantastic. Defended properly and tidy when they needed to be. Kept the ball. But we gave the ball away.
What I take away from this league, it will be at the end of the season, is the full-time teams, obviously, have got so much time to practice. It's obvious, it's not rocket science. And the part-time teams haven't got so much time to work on defending, attacking, set plays, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I'm going to take away. And that what does undo us sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, for me, though, it's individual errors.
Oh, yeah.
If I look at the 5...
23 is.
Yeah, number 5, yeah.
Yeah. 23.
Like, he's had 3 headers galore. You know, he's had 3 headers. Like, before the game, honestly, the time we put into it is unbelievable.
I believe you.
It'd be quicker for me to put extra hours into my business and sign new players. No, that's the truth.
No, I believe you.
I've sat there for 6 hours with Mark Beard, analysing, allocating numbers, understanding what their threats are. But you have to have players that can take it to market. I mean, that is a fact. That is a fact, right? And, you know, today, I've asked these boys in one-on-one situations to put a foot in, take a booking if need be, be much more aggressive.
Yeah.
But they're not taking that to market, Gaz. So they can't cry their eyes out when they're not picked and they travel to Halifax. You know, they're up till 3 in the morning and don't play.
Yeah.
They can't cry their eyes out because we're giving them opportunities.
We've got to be a little bit nasty, I think. I do agree with you. Not spiteful, but a bit intelligent, but nasty, if that makes sense.
Yeah, just too nice. Just too nice.
Right then, so going forward, obviously Halifax on Tuesday. Is there going to be a game on the following Saturday? Because it's the FA Cup. Are you trying to get the team training or whatever?
They'll play Tuesday. We won't train Thursday because they'll get back too late.
Yeah.
And then, back to Torquay. So 2 long away games, two iconic grounds, and you have to put these disappointing results behind you.
Oh, yeah.
But do you know what it felt like today?
Go on.
Today just felt like, and I know our really good fans will know this, you cannot carry too many squad players in 111. And what's disappointing is that some of these boys are making themselves look like squad players. And these boys need to come in and be first choice players at this time. So today we did not have enough of our elite players on the field to make a difference and make good decisions. But like I said, credit to Aldershot. It always sounds terribly like disrespectful, but it's not. Like when you keep talking about how shit you are and you don't credit the other team enough. So I want to make sure I understand this, right? Ross had a good structure, defensively excellent, and he knew we'd give them the ball, and their counters were really dangerous, and they were prepared to run straight lines at us on the counter. And they done that really, really well. But we had enough chances in the first half to be, you know, to at least be one goal up.
Oh, two hit the crossbar, didn't we?
Yeah, the crossbar as well. So I do think a little bit of, I'm going to say bad luck, misfortune, but then when you give them a goal, it does deflate boys. People are deflated. A lot of people looking around today blaming the next bloke. Well, I won't be able to blame that bloke Tuesday because I won't be playing. I promise you that now.
Okay, I understand, yeah. Well, thanks for your time,
Cheers,
Mark. Really
mate.
do appreciate it. And I'll see you on Tuesday when we go up to Halifax.
See you next Tuesday, guys.